friends, I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. My name is Clair and today's pick a card reading is the truth of this connection. So what's really going on in this connection? We're going to get some insights into the energies surrounding your relationship with this person, what it is that they are thinking and feeling, your energies, advice from spirit, and we're looking into future energies as well. So I cannot wait to jump in. I just want to thank my Lumies as well. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. All right, I've got 3 groups for you today. I will insert a picture with and without crystals so that you can choose in the way that suits you best, as always. Group 1 is the pyrite, group 2 is the rose quartz, group 3 is the aura quartz. Take as much time as you need to make your selection today. You are welcome to pause the video if you need a little bit more time. Remember to choose from your intuition and not from sight. So your intuition is that kind of inner voice that speaks to us before our conscious mind chimes in. It's that gut instinct. So listen to your intuition and that will guide you as to which of the groups will resonate with you the most today. While you make your selection, I will let you know that I do have a beautiful collection of oracle decks available. They've all been designed by me. I've absolutely loved designing these decks. There's lots of different styles. I've got some atmospheric photography, graphic images style decks for soulmate messages. I've got a bohemian deck. I've got a minimalist deck. So check those out if you love indie decks. If you're looking to add a new deck to your collection for your spiritual practice, then you may find something there for you. They are all linked in the description box. So check that out if it resonates, but make your selection. All the timestamps are below and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 1, this is for everyone who picked the beautiful pyrite cluster crystal. It's such a magical piece in my collection. I love it so very much. Okay, let's take a look at the truth of your connection, the energy surrounding you and this person at this time. Opening your reading with the 4 of Wands. You've got the Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands in reverse. You get 9 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Emperor, Queen of Cups, the Fool, and the 10 of Wands to close your reading. So I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here, Leo's energy represented very strongly, Aries energy as well. You may be dealing with a water sign. I see Virgo's energy is showing up in your reading too, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It's always well worth knowing your full chart and the full chart of the person who you are connecting with. All you need to do is know their birthday, and then there are loads of websites out there and you can put all the details in and get their full chart. So that is worth knowing. I see, like, this is interesting. With this 4 of Wands, I feel like this person is in your inner sanctuary, like they've kind of connected to your heart. You have let them in to your inner sanctuary. This may be an established connection, you know, someone that you've been with for a while, that you've been dating, that you've known for a long time. This is also indicated here. I feel like there's this energy here of harmony and of this kind of, at the heart of it, there is this beautiful connection between you both, which I really love, and that you've shared some really beautiful, good times together. You may even live with this person, or sort of thought of this person as somebody who you could be with for a long time, or that you could go the distance with. But just like they've really touched your heart is what I'm hearing from spirit. But we've got this Queen of Swords. So this is interesting. I feel like, you know, maybe there've been some harsh words between you both. I feel like there's definitely this energy of you, like, and I feel it's more your energy than your person, of kind of setting like a strong boundary with them. You know, maybe you've kind of said this out loud, or maybe you've just decided in yourself that however it is that this person is showing up for you, it just isn't good enough for you. Like, I feel like they've been a little bit immature in some way, kind of like emotionally immature, maybe petty in some way. Not for everybody, that's just a message for some of you. But like they're a little bit emotionally immature, or it could just be that they've been wanting to connect with you on a very surface level, so sort of in it for the good times but not for the bad times, something like this, or just like you know, wanting to kind of take from you rather than to give. So this kind of lack of mutual exchange between you both. And maybe what I'm hearing is enough. Maybe you've just like had this realization within yourself of just like, do you know what? They're not meeting me halfway, or this isn't what I want from them, because what I want is like a beautiful, stable, committed relationship with this person, or just something that's kind of solid and real. But what I'm getting is, you know, just these crumbs of them showing up in this way. So I feel like maybe there's two people here in this connection who are butting heads, maybe through crossed words or arguments, or maybe just this is showing up more energetically or emotionally, where you're kind of not on the same page. I feel like you are, you're very sure about what it is that you want. You've got a clear vision for your life, for what kind of relationship you want, and for how you want to connect to people in your life. Whereas I feel like this person they're not showing up with this solid energy that you want, where you kind of know where you stand. And there is this kind of, it is like an immaturity or a kind of lack of development in their emotional landscape, whereby they're not really coming up with the goods, and they don't show up in a very mature way for you. You know, they're not able to have a very mature conversation, or to really kind of open their heart to you, or to open up, or to be very articulate about what it is that they're thinking and feeling. And I just feel like this is causing a little bit of tension or a rift between you both. Maybe it's you've taken a little step back. Maybe you've set this boundary of just like, this isn't good enough for me if this is all you've got for me. Or maybe it's something you're just feeling within yourself, that you're thinking, yeah, I should really do this. I should really say no to them if they're only going to turn up for a hookup or for the good times. You deserve more than that. You know, you deserve this beautiful support. You deserve to have a mutual loving connection. So if that's something that you're feeling inside yourself of just like, this isn't enough, then you know, and it's not feeling good for you. This is why this is like a strong message from your intuition about this connection. So how your person is at the moment, I feel like with this 9 of Wands, there's this energy that you guys have maybe been through a lot together in your connection. Maybe there's a lot of water under the bridge. Maybe this has been really off and on again, or maybe they're just like, I feel like they're a little bit wary of maybe approaching you or kind of reaching out to you if you're in no contact, or kind of apologizing to you. They're worried that they're not going to get like a very good response, that maybe you'll blow up in their face, or that you're going to be angry with them, or that they're going to get like a frosty response and get rejected from you. So there's this energy around this of them sort of being unsure about where it is that they stand with you. It's like they know that if they come towards you with kind of how it is that they have been showing up with this Page of Wands in the reverse, they know that it's going to be a big no from you. Your person is very confused with this 7 of Cups and this 2 of Pentacles. There's a lot here. They may be juggling a lot of responsibilities, but I just sense there's like this real inner confusion. So if they're showing up in a way that feels very confusing to you, and you're just like, you're not making any sense, we're not getting anywhere, we're going round and round in circles, you know, we've talked about this before, all of these sort of things, like it's Groundhog Day, right? This is why they're not showing up for you or communicating with you in a very clear way, because they don't feel very clear in themselves. There's not a lot of clarity in them at this time. None of this means that they're a bad person. It's just how they're connecting to this relationship right now. And again, it's nothing to do with you. You are an amazing person. You are ultra lovable, and you know this. This is why you have your boundaries. This is why you know, you're expressing yourself like that and just saying, look, you know, I want more from this, and I deserve more. And that is absolutely, you know, that's a beautiful thing. So your person is very confused right now. It could be that they've got a lot on their plate. It could be, I'm sensing that they don't have the bandwidth for this connection. You know, maybe because they don't have the emotional maturity for it, or they don't connect to people in a way that is as deep and as loving as you do. They're not used to kind of doing things like that. I just feel like you just make a decision already. You know, do you want me, or do you want this other person? Or do you want me, or do you just want to carry on playing the field? Or do you want me, or do you just want to hang out with your buddies? Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Throat chakra issue. Here, maybe there's like an issue here about like speaking your truth or something. Like getting a frog in your throat, like something stuck there. So this is interesting that you're just like, well, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? They know that they need to make a decision about what it is that they want, or what their priorities are, or what's important. I definitely sense that they're not making you a priority, and you should definitely be a priority, because you know, you're a magical goddess or a magical god. You know, you're amazing. You should be a priority in their life. So it may be the case that relationships aren't a priority for them right now if they've got a lot of other responsibilities going on. So that is worth considering. Let's take a look at this. We've got the Six of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Emperor. I feel like your person is a little bit selfish, or they're being a little bit selfish by not giving you like a solid answer. It's like there's this beautiful promise here that we opened your reading with the Four of Wands. This beautiful promise of a lovely committed connection that they haven't followed through on. And I feel like by keeping you in limbo, or by not letting you into their heart, or giving you this definitive decision and keeping you on the hook in this way, that they're being a little bit selfish. If I'm honest, again, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad person. Maybe they're just, you know, used to having things all on their, you know, getting their way, or having things all on their terms. This could be like a little pattern within them. Sometimes, you know, our romantic relationships can be very triggering, and they can bring out the absolute best in us, and they can bring out our shadow selves as well. And this may be, I feel like this is what Spirit is highlighting with your person in this message today. So it's not a character assassination in any way. We're just looking at those shadow aspects of it. So, but they want this love to be successful, right? They want this love to be successful. They want their love. They want to offer their heart to you, but they know that they need like some sort of plan with this Emperor energy. They know that if they want to be in a relationship, they're going to have to level up. They're going to have to find it within themselves to show up in a more solid way, right? And not be this confused person who doesn't know what it is that they want. You know, someone who knows what it is that they want, who has a plan, right? So looking to the future, I feel like there is so much love here. Beautiful Queen of Cups. This is genuine love. You know, this is love from the heart. This is real love. So they do have these feelings for you. You know, we've been looking a lot at the shadow aspects and the kind of issues in this connection, but, you know, they do have love for you with this Queen of Cups, and they would like a fresh start. But they know that there's this energy when they feel like having a fresh start with you kind of isn't possible because of the past experiences, you know, what it is that you've shared. Maybe they feel like that they've missed that opportunity, like that ship has sailed. Maybe they feel like you've moved on, or that the time has passed, or that they've missed their opportunity, or there's this energy of just like, well, if we get back together, it's going to be more of the same. And this is really kind of weighing on their heart because they don't want to they don't really want to be this person. They don't want to hurt you any more than they already have. I want to just clarify this Ten of Wands as the outcome. I'm going to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay, you get the Ten of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. So this is their wish to overcome these issues, these problems here. You know, the Nine of Cups is a wish coming true. It is emotional fulfillment. So there is this desire here to be able to overcome these problems. Wanting a fresh start with you is something that they think about a lot, but they kind of don't know how to make it happen. This feels like a heavy burden for them, kind of trying to figure that out, right? I mean, you know how to make it happen. You know, you're just like, look, just show up for me consistently and then we can enjoy this connection. So yeah, I see that here, but this is a wish coming true with this beautiful Nine of Cups. This is a wish coming true. So, you know, whatever it is that you're wishing for, and it represents like that emotional satisfaction. So I see that here. I see you being able to have a fresh start, being able to kind of connect to each other heart to heart in order to kind of overcome, you know, the challenge that maybe you've been through, and the difficulties. This is where it comes from, because at the end of the day, there are feelings here, there is love here, and that always means that these issues can be overcome. We have so many things remind me of you. So they're often thinking about you, you know, maybe it's music or whatever it is. They're just like, you know, at the forefront, you are at the forefront of their mind all the time. We have the card Apart. This is from the new Galaxy of Lovers deck, which I've just brought out if you want to check that out. So we have this card Apart. Maybe you're physically apart, it could be long distance, maybe this just represents separation or time apart. I feel like Spirit is really highlighting, if you are spending time apart or you feel emotionally distant from one another, this is a sort of necessary phase, so don't fight it. It doesn't mean that they will get further and further away. It's just giving them an opportunity to kind of work through some of these confusing emotions. I feel like your person kind of gets flooded with emotion and gets overwhelmed with emotion quite easily and kind of doesn't know like how to handle it, how to deal with it, how to express it, and this may be why they pull back a little bit from you. We have the card You Rock My World from the which is this? The Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck. I'm not sure it's going to come into focus for you. There you go, if I hold it really still. You rock my world. So, you know, you have made like, what I'm hearing from Spirit, you've made a big impact on this person by appearing in their life. We have I Can't Let You Go. This may be what we were picking up on, you know, with these cards here. Of just like, it's like the thought of moving on with their life is just impossible for them, you know, moving on without you. Is because they have these feelings for you. You know, they can't start on this fresh journey because they're still holding on to you. And you're still in their heart. They still have these strong feelings for you. So if there is a period of separation or no contact, they can't let you go. So if you can really still sense their energy at this time, this is why. We have the, oh my goodness, okay. We have the timing just wasn't right for us, and the card Timing as well, back to back like this. So there's definitely a timing issue here with things. Maybe it was like right person, wrong time. Maybe it's just that they don't have the emotional bandwidth for this connection, or they can't fit it into their life because they've got a lot of responsibilities right now. Or maybe, you know, these energies can always resonate vice versa. So that's maybe it's you. So I know you don't like to hear about divine timing. I think this is the thing I get the most comments about, but you know, Spirit couldn't be clearer for you. There is an issue of timing in this connection. We have the card Established and the card Grounded. This is from the, which one's this? The Echo Soul deck, another one of the Lumiere decks. So I feel like, you know, this is an established connection. Maybe you've been in each other's lives for a little while, you know, sharing a lot of, what about if I hold it here? No, I don't know. I like you to be able to see the cards, but I can't always see when it's coming to focus from where I'm at and without my glasses on. So I feel like this is an established connection. It could be the case that they've already got like an established life, like they've got a routine, or they know what it is that they're doing, and there's just something about that which is kind of, they're struggling to see how you fit into their life or how they fit into your life, right? Because maybe they're just like, well, I live here now, or, you know, this is where I've got roots and I don't really want to move, or my job's really full on and I don't really have time. This can also just indicate that this is an established connection, that there is energy in this connection. This card Grounded that we were looking at really indicates that I feel like your person really needs to be more grounded. I feel like they're a little bit flighty, that things are up in the air, there's all this kind of chaos and confusion. They need to get grounded, you know, and they're going through this process of doing that. Of things settling down, of kind of being more anchored and not being so swayed by outside influences and by things that are going on, and kind of coming home to themselves a little bit. Okay, that's everything that I have for you in this reading. What am I saying? Sorry about that. In this reading for you today, I've loved it so very much. It has been my honour to read your cards as always. If you feel called to, follow us on Instagram, Lumiere_mystic, for more free tarot readings. And also check out my collection of oracle decks if you want to find out more about those. They are all linked in the description box if you are looking to add another oracle deck to your collection, or to develop your spiritual practice, or you just love indie oracle decks, and check those out. I've designed all those decks from the heart, so I've absolutely loved it. But yes, have an amazing week. I'm sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 2. This is for everyone who picked the raw rose quartz crystal, if you can see it. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Loving energy radiating from that crystal. Okay, let's take a look at the truth of this connection with your person. Opening the reading with the Hierophant, you get the 4 of Cups, the Lovers, the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the High Priestess. Love to see the High Priestess in a reading. You get the Sun, Judgment, the Magician. That's 4 major arcanas in a row. High Priestess, Sun, Judgment, Magician, and then you've also got Hierophant and the Lovers to open this. And then you get Knight of Cups, 5 of Swords in the reverse, and the King of Cups to close your reading. This is a powerful reading. Leo's energy is here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces very heavily represented, Gemini and Taurus energy, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus that may resonate with you in your situation. This is a deep spiritual connection. You are dealing with definitely a soulmate. Maybe you resonate with the label of twin flame, or you've been wondering if this is your twin flame. This is certainly somebody who is very significant and somebody who was destined to be part of the tapestry of your life, woven into this human experience in this time-space reality. So I sense that this is quite an intense connection. If you're feeling it that way, this is why in the spiritual world, in the 5D, this is, very intense energetically. And you have definitely agreed to meet one another before you incarnated into this life. So, this is what I'm getting. It's a very, very spiritual connection with this Hierophant and and the Lovers. So in the 5D, you are together, you are a couple. It's just like you are 2 peas in a pod. You are very, very similar. You are resonating at the same frequency on some level, right? There's something about your frequency and their frequency that is just like a perfect fit, like a perfect match, a match made in heaven, or 2 pieces of a 2-piece jigsaw puzzle that just fit together so completely. So this is interesting, but your person, the problem here, the issue, right, the truth of this connection is that your person has not recognized this for the spiritual connection that it is. They may feel like they're very drawn to you, that you feel very familiar, that they find you very, very magnetic and attractive, but they don't understand that that is an indication that this is a spiritual connection and potentially a spiritual union. And it is just, they're blind to it. It hasn't been recognized. Maybe it hasn't been recognized by you either. This is, maybe it's something you've wondered, or you feel it very intensely, but you haven't sort of reflected on it in that way. And this is, these tarot readings, and particularly the way that I approach tarot, this is a way for you to reflect, for you to get insight through these readings into your connection. But this is powerful. This is like a connection that's been blessed by spirit, is what I'm seeing here, and but hasn't been recognized, maybe by you, maybe by them. I feel like this needs some work. With this 8 of Pentacles, you need to work on this connection. There are some practical issues which need to be dealt with in the 3D. So we can't just live, in all in the woo-woo and, all up there, all just feeling it emotionally and energetically. There are some practical issues here. in your connection as well. I feel like this may be a little bit of a waiting game with this Three of Wands, maybe long distance for some of you. Remember, long distance doesn't necessarily have to mean abroad or overseas. It can mean just that it's tricky because you're quite a few hours drive away from one another, and it adds complexity to your daily connection. So it's like this needs, what I'm hearing from Spirit is this needs work to realize the potential of this. This, you know, there is this spark of attraction that you have connected. You are in each other's lives for a reason, but it needs some work to realize the potential of this in order to move forward. There is a lot with this High Priestess, Pisces energy, in the 5D, which has yet to materialize for you to experience in the 3D world. So there is a lot going on behind the scenes energetically in this connection and spiritually. You don't need to worry about that. You just need to take care of your own energy, your own aura, your own chakras, right? That's all you need to worry about. But there's a lot here which is hidden from you. And maybe it's hidden from them. Maybe it's to do with a past life connection or the depth of this connection, right? There's a lot that has yet to be revealed and that you don't understand, and that you won't understand for a while, you know, until you can kind of see that bigger picture, until you've had those experiences, right? So I see that here. This is a gateway as well, represented here with these two pillars, the white one and the black one, represented on this card. This is a gateway from the spiritual into the material, which is what we're talking about. So a lot of energies coming down from the spiritual for them to materialize and for you to experience on the earth plane, which I think is kind of really interesting, but it represents a gateway as well. So you're moving into kind of different energy in this connection. And what is the energy that you are moving into? So powerful. The Sun, Judgment, the Magician. I don't think I've ever had this combination like this before in this connection. So a big wake-up call coming in for maybe you, maybe your person, maybe this connection in general in life. A lot of illumination coming in here. I feel like this is for both of you. I feel like they're going to wake up to the fact that this is a spiritual connection, maybe understand this a bit more, maybe from doing some research. They find something on the internet, or, you know, read some sort of book, and they're just like, they start to see that, see the connection in a new light is what I'm hearing. And kind of waking up to that. So, you know, the Sun is all about illumination and the Judgment, right? The veil that is currently there, right? This is all about the kind of veil between that and the spiritual world will be kind of removed from their eyes so that they can see this clearly, right? And then, as a result of that, your Magician, here he is, he's pointing up to the heavens and down to earth, bringing those things from the spiritual into the material, like we were talking about, like this. If you've been trying to manifest this person, you know, you absolutely can do that. This is what's happening. Things are coming into form for you. They're coming into form. You've got to trust in this process, though. You can't meddle with it, is what I'm hearing, right? You know, manifestation is about coming into alignment with things. You know, it's called the law of attraction, becoming magnetic, drawing that in, coming into alignment. It's not called the law of really wanting something, or it's not called the law of earning what it is that you want. Okay, it's about being magnetic to it. So it's worth remembering that as well if you are there. So, but yeah, with this High Priestess and the Magician, this is just like so much spirituality here as well. Hierophant spiritual, the Lovers are spiritual, a lot of spirituality here. But yeah, both of these are about as above, so below, right? You know, what's in the energetic realm is reflected in the material, and the energetic frequency is the leader. So how we feel inside is what is then reflected to the outside in that order, not the other way around. Okay, so yeah. A lot of manifestation going on here as well. Look into the future. I love these future energies for you. You get Knight of Cups, Five of Swords in the reverse, and the King of Cups. Your person is going to come towards you with a beautiful offer. Could be like with an apology, with this Five of Swords, if there is a need for an apology, or just to kind of, they come in peace is what I'm hearing. So if there's been some like friction, some difficulties, some challenges, some distance, they come in peace. They want to come towards you in peace to express love. You know, they want to be your friend. They want to connect to you heart to heart. Again, the King of Cups is a soulmate card, soulmate energy here. So I see them coming towards you with a message, with something very meaningful, wanting to reconcile or wanting to, you know, create something good. Like, you are in their heart, regardless of the fact that they haven't recognized this connection for what it really is. You are in their heart. They have this tenderness for you and for this connection, and the way that you are, the way that you show up, and the way that you experience one another, which is very beautiful. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. We have the card Complete. This is from the Echo Soul deck, if it will come into focus for us. So we have the card Complete. So I feel like you're completing a cycle here. There's some energy that's been completed to kind of bring things into form, like we were talking about. I sense that your person feels very complete when they are with you, like they feel like they are home when they experience your energy, and it's because, you know, you've known each other for many, many lifetimes. So we also have this image of lavender on this card, if you can see. So lavender may be a sign for you from Spirit in this connection. The scent of lavender, you know, whatever, however it shows up, an image of lavender or the scent of lavender may be very significant to you in this connection, or it's a way that Spirit is going to talk to you about this connection. We have the card Union. This is from the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck, another one of the Lumiere decks. Sorry, I have to hold it still for ages before it will focus for you. But yeah, Union. This is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing this wake-up call. I'm seeing this being manifested from the 5D, where you are already in union, into the 3D. So if that's something you want, then that, obviously you have free will, but that is definitely on the cards. We have a message from your person. I have made so many mistakes. So there's definitely this energy with your person of regret, of having, you know, made mistakes, done things wrong, stepped outside their integrity. This energy of regret here, where they are ruminating on the past, maybe missing an opportunity, something like this. We have, this isn't right and we both know it. This is from the Wild Heart Oracle deck, another Lumiere deck. So there's something here. So maybe you can take that how it resonates, you know, whatever that is that feels like it's not right. Maybe being apart doesn't feel right. Maybe the way that you've been communicating to one another or approaching this connection you know, isn't right and needs some resolve, you know. We have finding out the truth crushed me. So, you know, some things may have come to light in your connection and it's really hurt your person. They may have hidden that from you. This could be your energy as well. These energies can always resonate, vice versa. This may also really kind of speak to this big awakening that's coming in. The Sun, Judgment, the Magician. Not that they've crushed them, but just that it's like triggering for them, that it's challenging. To kind of experience a connection on that level when they haven't experienced it before. So they may have like a tower moment as a result of coming into the light. Here we have intimacy as well. Closeness, sexuality, seclusion. So you just have like a very intimate connection, you know, a lot of attraction here. Sharing a lot, like sharing a lot of your energy kind of sexually, you know, if that's kind of part of this connection or your relationship. It feels like there is, it's not just like a physical thing, it's like also a spiritual kind of exchange between you both, but you are intimate on like every level. There is like emotional intimacy here. There is this beautiful openness, this openness of heart, connecting heart to heart, right? A relationship like that is very vulnerable, very raw, very open, and, you know, consequently can be challenging or triggering. So, but like deep intimacy here, but you are just like two of a kind with this Lovers. This is what I'm seeing. You are really two of a kind. So yeah, a very powerful reading. This is definitely a very spiritual connection that you have with this person. So it's been super interesting. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me today. It's been my honor to read your cards as always. I've loved it so very much. If you feel called to, please check out my self-study course, Manifest a Specific Person. I've created it for our community. It's very comprehensive. It's 8 hours of video training with me. So if you want to find out how to become magnetic, how to come into right alignment with this person, call them into your life, then this course is definitely for you. You can find out loads more about it on my website, lumieretarot.com. It is linked in the description box below this video. If you want more free tarot, follow us on Instagram, Lumiere_mystic. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3, this is for everyone who picked the beautiful Aura Quartz Point. So lovely, beautiful inclusions in this crystal. Let's take a look at the truth of your connection with your person. I'll begin with your tarot cards. I'm going to get comfortable as well, that's important. And I will clarify with your oracle cards later. Opening your reading with the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. You get the Chariot, the 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, Temperance, 3 of Pentacles, Judgment, and then you get King of Pentacles in the reverse, Death, and the Emperor. Okay, to close your reading, so Scorpio's energy represented here, Taurus, Aries as well, Sagittarius, Cancer's energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That may resonate for you, for your person. I see 2 queens here opening the reading. That may resonate with you. For some of you out there, this is interesting. I see 2 people who are being very fair. You're like, also, like, you do see eye to eye. You're trying to meet each other where you're at. You're trying to find solutions, okay? So it's just like this beautiful, respectful energy between both of you. So no matter kind of what's going on, it's just like, you kind of understand them. You understand where they're coming from or why they've been triggered or kind of where they're at. And equally, they understand you. So I see this energy of mutual understanding between you both, or you are going into that energy, right? For you both, which is interesting. I also see a sort of stalemate here as well. So it may be the case that you're both trying to be considerate of each other's needs, and yet the relationship isn't moving forward, or you're sort of not getting any results, or you're talking about things, but then kind of nothing changes, right? So I'm sensing this kind of stalemate in the energy. It doesn't feel very intense. It's like, again, you're still being very respectful of each other. But it's kind of not getting anywhere. I feel like there is this, maybe kind of a little bit of, like somebody in this connection has a different idea about the future, right, to the other one. So, you know, maybe you can't quite agree on kind of where this is going, or kind of how you can share your futures together if you've got different ideas about what it is that you both want. So I see that here as well, but I see a big change coming in with this Wheel of Fortune. Fate is at play in this connection, so I feel like there's going to be some fated changes here. There's going to be some, there may be something that comes out of the blue that's going to really shift this dynamic, that shifts this energy. This is going to create a complete 180 in your connection. This is a card of success as well, so I see success in this union. But there's a lot here where you're kind of tiptoeing around is what I'm seeing. It's just like you don't want to hurt the other person, they don't want to hurt you. But there needs to be some, you know, maybe things need to come out in the open. Maybe you need to have like some more intense discussions, or yeah, this energy of things needing to come out in the open. But I feel like you're both being holding back in some way in order not to hurt the other person, which is really, really nice, really respectful, beautiful energy here, right? Moving forward, this, let's take a look. You get the Chariot, you get the 8 of Pentacles, and you get the 10 of Cups here, like this. So your person really wants to work on finding solutions to overcoming whatever the kind of challenges or the distance between you both at this time, to kind of make this work, to create emotional fulfillment and happiness. I feel like your person is torn between their head and their heart, and they're torn between like their work responsibilities, right, and maybe their family and friends, or their family responsibilities and their family life. Something like this. Perhaps they've already got a family for some of them, not for all of them, but they want to overcome this. You know, this is someone who is willing to kind of work on things to create this happiness. They want to find out how to make you happy. Have you been clear about what it is that will make you happy, or have you only kind of spoken about what doesn't make you happy or what makes you unhappy, right? Have you been clear, or are you clear in yourself about what will make you happy? Your person wants to find a way to reconcile your needs and their needs, right? And you know, any issues here. They want to find solutions. This person is completely capable of finding solutions to be able to overcome these problems, to work on it and create happiness. You know, this really speaks of kind of like an emotional maturity here, of like an emotional intelligence as well. They really see you, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, especially with this kind of opening here that we've got, like seeing eye to eye. They really see you, like not just with like their eyes, but they see you spiritually, sorry. They see you emotionally, right? They can see you, they recognize you. Some people, they can't see past the end of their own nose. They're so caught up in their own energy, in their own head, right? But this person, they see you. And they see who you are, you know, your authentic self. It's really lovely. Very grounded energy that I'm receiving from this. It feels very solid, very anchored, like you're both really authentic people. You both really know who you are in this situation. You're both kind of very self-aware, right? Very self-aware people, kind of, you know, you're aware of the issues, you can really name it, you can label it, you kind of, you know, you have that emotional intelligence. But I see them wanting to work on this in order to create this kind of happy life together, which is so lovely in this connection, which is good. This could be like a little bit of a slow burn. You may feel like you're in limbo a little bit with this temperance energy. Again, I get this energy that you're being very careful around one another. Careful not to tread on each other's toes, to hurt each other in some way. And it may be the case then that what needs to be said hasn't really been said. To bring things out in the open. There may be an issue with a third party here. I'm not really sensing that particularly. This could be your baby daddy for some of you. Children could be in the mix here, but it's like, again, they want to create healing, and it's like, and to work on things, to be a team with you. And I see them being able to kind of wake up to the solutions. Like they want to be a team with you. It may be the case that they need to get some support. If they've got a lot of responsibilities at work, they need to kind of delegate some stuff in their life. Like we were talking about, there's some practical issues here. In order to create some sort of healing, some sort of balance in this situation, and then you are able to move forward. So I feel like there's going to be this realization of just like, yeah, I've got too much on my plate, or I've taken too much on, and then this has really been like creating a drain on your connection. So I see them sort of waking up to that here. This can represent you getting the call. If you're waiting for a message from them, if you're waiting for them to call you or to reach out to you, then this is indicated here as well. Moving forward into the future, it may be the case with this King of Pentacles in the reverse that they've been dodging their responsibilities a little bit, or kind of dropping the ball a little bit, where they've kind of let things slide. That's indicated here, but it could just be that they've been dodging their responsibilities. For some of them, not for all. Maybe they've just kind of feel like they've had enough. I feel like your person's really kind of, or maybe you actually, both of you. These energies can always resonate vice versa, but I sense there's this big change coming up with this Death card as to where this is going for the future. Or where, you know, maybe they had a plan for their life. Maybe they thought they were going to travel or live in a particular city, or maybe you did. And as a result of this connection of your energies connecting with one another, this is changing. Their ideas that they had laid out for the next few months or the next year or for their entire life, you know, however it is that they saw things going, is changing, and they are making a new plan. With this Emperor energy, they are creating space in their life where previously there hasn't been space, right? Because of their responsibilities, or because of the stuff that they've got going on, or because they hadn't really, maybe they're just used to being on their own and they haven't really kind of had to consider somebody else in their life before, right? As you do when you are in a relationship, right? It adds dimension, it adds complexity to your life, having to think about somebody else's needs. So I see them being able to make this space for you in the most beautiful and loving way, for this connection for you. This is what you need. It's like there's no breathing room for this connection to grow, to blossom. So I see you or them or together, you making new plans for the future. And it may be a completely different future to what you imagined or envisaged for this connection, or for yourself or for them, whatever it is. But this is definitely something that's changing. And again, I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, this could be out of the blue. Maybe one of you gets a job offer that you weren't expecting, right? So this is the truth of this connection. There's going to be something that's unexpected here, which is going to change your futures. But you're going to be able to create much more space for this, and a kind of plan, right? Because it's all very well having the feelings and the emotions, and that is so beautiful. But if we don't have space for it in our lives, if we then we can kind of struggle to make that happen, and to make it, and to realize the potential of that connection, right? But I see like a lot of beauty in this connection. Like, you really respect one another, you really see eye to eye, you're very similar in a lot of ways, different in lots of ways as well, but you are able to kind of understand one another, exchange this energy. But I see a change coming in for the future. And then, like, I see you guys making a lot of plans for the future, actually, which is really nice. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. We have the card Soulmate. This is from the Echo Soul deck, one of the Lumiere collection decks. A perfect pair is what I'm hearing. Look at that. So this is a soulmate connection. Don't doubt it. There's a lot of friendship in this connection, I see as well. You know, where very compatible is what I'm hearing with you both. You're like very, very compatible. Like, some relationships, it's just all surface level. It's all kind of lust, but that isn't very like sustainable, you know, whereas this is like soulmate energy. You see eye to eye, you respect each other, you love one another, right? I see that here, kind of woven into the fabric of each other's experience. This is interesting. We have I feel trapped and responsibility. So this is from the Seasons of the Soul deck, and this is from the Galaxy of Lovers deck. So your person, we've talked about this a lot in this reading, and it's really echoing those energies of them feeling a little bit trapped by their responsibilities sometimes. Maybe they've already got a family, maybe they're studying. I see that here with this Three of Pentacles. Maybe they've asked you actually to wait for them, right? I'm getting in another message. Maybe the case that they've asked you to wait for them, you know, wait until they've been promoted, or wait until they've got a job, or wait until they finish their studies. And then they can come to you, or then you can be together, right? But there is this realization here of, it's like, as long as they know that you are waiting for them, they will take you for granted, because they always know that they've got you to fall back on, that you'll always be there for them. So you will have to navigate that yourself as to kind of what is the best in that situation. If this is resonating with you, you know, if they have asked you to wait for some reason, or wait until they've sorted themselves out, or they're in a better financial situation, whatever it is, if there's some sort of waiting for them to sort of work things out, or to work at something, or to complete something, then you want to have a good think about whether or not that is kind of worth it. So maybe you're waking up to that realization of just like, time is ticking by, how long do I want to wait? Are they keeping you in limbo? If you think, yeah, there is light at the end of the tunnel, you know, your futures are changing, then do that. But don't, you know, do live your life, invest in yourself, focus your energy on yourself, because if they know that you're just there waiting for them, always at the end of the phone, always at the end of a Zoom call, you know, always there, you know, when they click their fingers, they will take you for granted. Even if they're the nicest person in the whole world, it's just human nature, they will take you for granted. So you want to really be investing in yourself so that they know that if they, you know, can't level up and do this and make this plan, that they will, you know, lose out to somebody else, that you will move on with your life. So, but there is this energy that they're very weighed down by their responsibilities, and sometimes they feel a lot of overwhelm in that situation. All right, we have the card You Make Me Feel Amazing from the Wild Heart Oracle deck, another Lumiere deck. So yeah, when you're together, it's good, right? When you're together, it's really, really good. You've got a lot to share, a lot to say to one another. They really enjoy your frequency, your energy. You know, you make each other laugh, a lot of good stuff. So you do make them feel amazing, like you raise their vibration. This is interesting. We have, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So they're looking for forgiveness in this situation, maybe for something they've done or said, maybe because they have missed an opportunity or kind of stepped out of their integrity or not treated you with the respect that you deserve. So they are looking for forgiveness for something that they've said or done. We have the beautiful card of Heart Song as well. It says inner knowing, telepathy, intuition. So you are really like the song of their heart. You are really connecting to one another from, you know, energetically. This is what I was seeing as well, you know, opening this reading, that you're kind of, so very similar but different, right? Very, very similar. You may express things, you may communicate in a different way, but you kind of, you are one, you feel the same, right? So you, what do I want to say? They like, you have their heart in their hands is what I want to say, but there's like, listen to your intuition with this. I feel like your person is dreaming of you, that you're able to kind of share energy through your nighttime dreaming for one another. You're very, very strong telepathic connection with one another. You're able to kind of send them messages. I sense that you can kind of sense their energy before you see them, like if they're in a room or something, or if they're going to call you, you can kind of sense that energy. So a lot of psychic energy in exchange between you and your person. Oh, that's everything that I have for you in this reading. It's been a super interesting reading. Lots of interesting energies here. Do give it a like if you've got value out of this. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. If also do follow us on Instagram, Lumiere_mystic, for more free tarot. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful friend Nicole. She is an energetic relationship coach. She is an intuitive herself, and she can really help you to work through any patterns or issues that you have around your romantic connection. Okay, so what she specializes in is getting people unstuck. So if you are feeling stuck in a pattern or stuck in this connection, or you want someone to talk to get some clarity, then Nicole is your girl. She is super powerful, and that is what she specializes in. She is offering $11, 11 off her energetic relationship coaching. You can read loads more about her and what it is that she has to offer on her website, which is linked down below. If you scroll right down to support, you will find Nicole's details there in the description box. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care now. Bye bye.